Hey everybody, good afternoon. Thank you for watching another episode of Divine Divinity. Today is a very special episode. Today we are going to do candle magic. Now, this is for some of y'all, this is new. I actually have a candle magic video on my channel. Um, you can just go look through that whenever you get a chance, or I'll probably put the link below where you can look back at it. So we're not doing a reading at this moment, but what we're going to do is we're going to learn how to do candle magic. Now, for those of you who are new to candle magic, a lot of y'all are thinking, oh, I don't do black magic. Well, this is no form of black magic. This is white magic. It's a difference. Now, black magic is something I don't invest in. I wouldn't allow anybody to do it. I wouldn't even recommend anybody to do it. But white magic, I will allow you to do. And I will tell you this. If you're going to do white magic, do it on yourself. Do not do it on anyone else, because whatever happens is if you do something wrong, whatever you do is going to come back to you tenfold. Okay? So you're going to do it on yourself. Okay? So did I make myself clear? Because this is really serious. It's really palpable. And you have to really know what you're doing. Okay? So anyways, moving on from that, we're going to get started because tonight is one of the biggest full moons. All right? And it's the moon in Capricorn. So for you Capricorns, this is your day. But it's also can be for anybody else's day too. So it doesn't just necessarily it is Capricorns, because some of you might have Capricorns in your life chart. So it will affect you as well. So what I want you to do is I want you to get a candle. Now, you can either get, this is a candle that I'm going to use for today. And if you're going to use any candle, give me 1 second, just 1 minute. Now, it doesn't have to be a fancy candle. Green is one of the ones you want to manifest because green represents money, right? It represents money. So I'm going to light 2 candles, one for protection and one for money. Whatever you do, it's in your favor, okay? So what I want to first do is I want to carve in protection and money. Okay, I'm going to carve this in both of them, so I recommend you do this. If you don't have a candle, you can use any candle. It doesn't matter. Just light your candle, but I really prefer to use green because green is for good health. And since this is the year 2022, it's all about health. It's all about money. Okay? Well, it's health and self-health, and self-wealth. Yeah. So I want you to carve into the candle protection, and money. Okay, do that for both. Protection and money. All right. Now, okay, so that's what we're going to do. Protection and money. I don't know if you can see it, but you see how I carved it in? Protection and money. Okay. So next, once you get that done, you're going to have to get these main ingredients, all right? Now, if I were you, I would recommend you go on Google and Google what herbs mean, because you're going to have to get herbs. Now, me, I use bay leaves. Bay leaves is one of the herbs I use because it brings abundance. It also brings money, protection, and psychic powers. Okay, so this is one that I use, right? I also use cinnamon. Cinnamon is very good. Okay, it's very good for money, right? And I'm also going to use sprinkles. Okay. Now, I normally use sugar, but since I don't have sugar, I'm going to use sprinkles because you want to sweeten it up. You know, you want to give it a little sweet taste to it. And I'm not saying eat it. You're not going to eat this at all. You're just going to, put it in there. Now, these the three that I'm using right now, right? You can use sugar. Sugar's a good herb good, spiritual, herb that you can put in there as well. Use sugar. I also have my own protection because you need one with money, right? These represent money. Sugar, cinnamon, and bay leaves represents, money. And then you're also going to need at least two forms of protection. So with the protection, I use rosebuds. It brings protection, harmony, prophetic dreams, purification, and love. This is what the herbs look like. And there used to be a store called Unlimited Thought, but then they closed it, so it no longer exists. But I also use the herbs. Let me see if, just so you guys can look at this. And it's okay if you don't have it right now. There's going to always be another full moon. You can look back at this. This is sea salt. Like I said, I love Egyptian things. So I get sea salt, right? Dead sea salt. All right. And then what it does is it brings cleansing, protection, and it absorbs psychic energy. So I use that as well. I also use angelical roots. This has protection. It takes away exorcisms. So get rid of demonic deities, healing, intuitive versions, and it removes curses, hexes, and spells. So this is another thing that I use. And another thing I use is blessed thistle. Now, it looks something like this. Now, with this, I sometimes bathe with. It's a weird thing. I put this in the shower, or if I'm taking a nice, bubbly bath, I'll use this. Okay, and this promotes purification. So it basically will purify you, and it's a hex breaker and it warns off evil. But I'm not going to use this one today. Okay, this one I'm not going to use. So throw that. And last but not least, I'm going to use, now some of y'all, I prefer you to use olive oil, but for me, I'm going to use grapeseed oil. Now, grapeseed oil is a good remedy for candle magic. And what I found out with grapeseed oil is that grapeseed oil is ruled by the moon and the element of water. Okay, grapeseed oil makes a great carrier oil for blends that deal with fertility, money, and mental illness. So a lot of people are going through mental illness right now, so I recommend to use grapeseed oil. This is something that I personally use. Okay, so this is all the stuff I use. If you don't have any of these, that's fine. Use what you got. I'm pretty sure some of you have cinnamon, some of y'all have bay leaves, and some of y'all have sugar. Those three are fine. You don't have to be all like me or anything like that, guys, okay? Just use what you can. So we're going to use these main ingredients, right? Next, what we're going to do is make sure you have some parched wood paper, okay? Make sure you have some parched wood paper. Not any ordinary paper, parched wood paper. Because this is going to be a letter from God. We're going to write a letter from God in Jesus. And when we put it here, we're going to send it off to him. And I'll show you how that's done. So, now, first thing what I want you to do, you're going to use your left hand. Okay? You're going to use your left hand. And you're going to get the cinnamon. You know what? Let's start with the bay leaves. Now you don't need too much. Just use one. I'm going to use one, right? So I'm just going to use one bay leaf, right? Put it in this hand. I'm going to add cinnamon. Not too much, just enough. I'm going to add the sprinkles. Just a couple, not too much, just a little bit. And then I'm going to add the Dead Sea salt. Just a little bit. I'll add me a rose. Now remember, use the ingredients you have. You don't have to copy me. Just use the ingredients you have, okay? Remember, we're getting to learn how to do candle magic. You ain't got to be a pro. Okay. And that's it. That's all I'm going to use. So with your left hand, you're going to get your right hand, and you're going to cover your left hand. And then I want you to close your eyes. Close your eyes. And then I want you to say a prayer. And this is what you're going to say, right? Okay, you're going to say, please protect my money. Well, sorry. don't start off saying that. Okay, dear God, please, Father God, and Jesus up above, please protect my money. Please protect my job. Please protect my bills. Please protect my lights, my gas, my rent. Please protect me, and please protect my health. Okay. So once you do that, you're going to you already created a manifesto already in the palm of your hands. Okay, it's kind of like God is like building it up in your hands, right? So once you have done that, now you're going to get your candle and you're going to place it in your candle. Now I'm going to add a little bit more cinnamon because I love cinnamon. Okay. Now you're going to get oil, just a little bit. You don't need a much, just a little bit. That's it. You don't want to overdo it. Now, since you have this, we are now going to get the paper and we're going to write a letter to God. Okay? You're going to write the letter to God. Now, and this is what you're going to write. So you're going to put, and the reason why we're doing this, guys, is because there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now. And we are in Uranus Taurus retrograde. And what's going on is the universe is attacking the money. Okay? It's attacking the money. So it's not just taking certain people's money, it's taking everyone's money, right? So you want to keep protection for yourself. So the first thing you're going to do, you know, and this is going you're going to protect yourself from Trump's drama, because that's what we've been going on for the last few years. We've been going through Trump's drama. I don't want to bring him up in this reading, but it's the truth. Okay, we all are going through an economic crisis, and it's definitely coming. We haven't heard the worst of it, but it's definitely coming. Okay, so going back to the paper, you're going to write, "Dear God and Jesus." I put, "Dear God and Jesus, please help me not to worry about bills and money. Please always provide me with enough funds to protect, I'm sorry, not to protect, to provide for my family and myself." Okay. Now come from the heart. It doesn't have to, don't be greedy when you talk to God. Okay. Don't be greedy. Don't ask for a Mercedes Benz. Don't ask him to get me win the lottery. Don't ask for stuff like that. Okay. Come on, guys. Let's be humble. All right. Well, not, well, just be mindful. Like, don't be too greedy. Don't be too greedy, because God don't like that. Right? Just write something simple. It's not, and what we're writing here is not asking for much. It's not asking for much. Okay? And then once you write that, this is a must. You have to write this at the bottom, okay? This is a must. You're going to put this at the end of the letter. You're going to say, "May it be good and correct for all." That's a must. And then you put, "Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus." Okay? So it should look like this. All right? So put that. So once you write the letter, next you're going to get the candle. And you're going to place it on the letter. Put it on your stove. Go in your kitchen. You can either put it on your stove, or you can put it somewhere safe in your room, on the dresser or anything like that. Okay? So go ahead and do something like, okay, hold on, guys. I'm getting calls in my head. Just bear with me. Okay? And that's pretty much it. Okay? So once you get that done, that's it. So you write it down, and what you're doing is you're manifesting this into the universe. God is already hearing your prayers. You put enough energy into your candle, and that's it. All right, so there you go. Peace, love. I will be doing some more videos soon. I gotta do what the gossip. You know, I gotta gossip, y'all. So we're gonna get into that. I'll probably do that tomorrow. But until then, yeah, that's all you need, guys. And then light it tonight because the full moon is out. All right. Peace, love. That's it. It's that simple. All right. Later.